coming from Honorable Clement. Jimbo, if Honorable Clement is available, please can you rise and move your motion?
The very good people of Abak at Mekbo, Ika Federal Constituency. My speaker, let me anchor on Order 8 Rule 5 to move this motion of urgent public importance. It is on the need to curtail on the incessant and unlawful arrests and detention of journalists by law enforcement agencies. Mr. Speaker, colleagues, I so move.
Andy Tondolako Badru, I represent Lagos Island 1 Federal Constituency. I wish to second leg of the motion as prayed. I hereby second.
It is on the need to curtail the incessant and unlawful arrest and detention of journalists by law enforcement agencies. The House notes that freedom of press is a fundamental right enshrined in Section 39, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which guarantees journalists an ability to report news without fear of arrest or persecution. Aware that freedom of press is sine qua non of democracy, it serves as essential ingredient of holding government accountable and ensuring transparency. Moreover, journalism practice is regarded as the fourth estate of the realm. Further notes that there have been a troubling increase in the number of journalists being unlawfully arrested, detained, and harassed by carrying out their professional duties relying on the offense of cyber stalking within the Cyber Crimes Act 2015. Observe that in recent times, between 2015 and 2024, there has been incessant unwarranted arrests, unlawful detention, and several other forms of harassment and intimidation meted on at least 25 journalists in the course of their duty, which is threatening the very fundamental pillar of democracy and culminating into a breach of their constitutionally guaranteed right of free speech. Acknowledges that earlier this year, 2024, that the President signed the amended act with a substantial adjustment on Section 24, which listed what constitutes cyber stalking and provided the punishment for such. The law enforcement agents neglect this aspect and continue their clampdown on free speech. Regrettably, at least 10 journalists have been arrested in the past 1 year, and 15 of them in the past regime. Concerned that apart from this arrest of journalists and its consequences, it may lead to a worsening climate for investigative and independent journalism in the country's media space. And this Fourth Republic democracy will be impugned by our admirers due to the excesses of those perpetrating this act of arbitrary absolutism. Worried that the arrest in March 2024 of Mr. Ojukwu in particular was most disturbing, as his commando-style arrest came barely 43 hours after this year's World Press Day. Actions like this has led to internationally opinion rating Nigeria as one of West Africa's most dangerous places to practice by Reporter Without Borders. The House accordingly resolved, urged this Honorable House to send a strong warning to perpetrators of this unwholesomeness act and make it abundantly clear that protecting the rights of journalists is not only important for upholding democracy, but also for safeguarding the principles of free speech and human rights. Urge the Nigerian police and law enforcement agencies to cautiously and democratically rely on Section 24 of Cyber Crimes Act 2015 as amended, and not charge anyone, including journalists, to court if they have violated any law of the land instead of depriving them of their constitutional right. Also urge this House to pass laws to strengthen press freedom protection, as well as conduct inquiries into recent cases of journalist detention and engage in diplomatic efforts to pressure government to respect press freedom. And lastly, mandate the Committee on National Security for compliance. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I so move.
Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on National Security for further legislative action.